Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, I am Travis, and this is our 2003 Ford Ranger that we're building into a mud truck. Now, you probably saw in the last videos a rear bumper and a front bumper that we built for this truck, and we mounted the winch. But now we got some nice Performance World vinyl seats and a new GT Grant steering wheel we got to throw in this truck. Now, if you haven't seen the video where we go through the interior for the first time, this is a FX4 level 2. So it has black cloth seats with a blue cloth inlay. Now, anything cloth or fabric, it gets dirty really quick. Not good with water or mud, so that's not good for our application. But these are new seats. So like I said, these are a Performance World seat. Now, they have a fairly good bolster in them. They hug you nice and tight. Now, there is nice carbon inlays. Probably fake, but look alright. These do have rails and recliners to them. Now, for the steering wheel, because we do have the factory steering wheel, of course, cruise control, all that can come out. We're not going to need it. And now, having an airbag scares me. If you drive into a rock or a tree, that sucker can explode, blow into your face. So we're going to be getting rid of that. And this is the new steering wheel we got. So, nice GT Grant, 3-spoke, and then it's got like a leather wrap vinyl on it, so it's also really nice. And then this is the hub adapter. Now, it's set up with a horn and everything, but we're probably going to get rid of the horn. Just another added thing that I don't really need. So we'll figure that out once we come to it. But right now, I got to get these old seats out and then figure out how we're going to mount the new seats to this old mounting system, or if we're going to have to build custom ones. So I'm going to set you guys up and I'm going to get to work. So here we go. This would be our old seat. These are the new seats. Now, these are the rails. So for length from here to there, we're 14 inches. Now, from mounting hole to mounting hole, so our width, it's 13.5 inches. Well, if we look at this new one, of course, our rails, I'll just get back in there, they're 14.25, so that's not a big issue. But if we go from, say, center to center, we're 14 inches. So this seat's frame is a 1/2 inch wider. So I was trying to think maybe I could take and undo these hot rivets and then just bolt these directly onto here. Well, that might work, but I also kind of want to lower the seat so it sits lower in the cab. So I sit lower in the cab for eventually when we cage this truck. And then say if I want to wear a helmet or anything in the truck, as low as possible will be better. Now, I'm going to cut these hot rivets off the original buckets. I'm going to mount them in the cab, and then I'm going to take and build with new plate and kind of fab up brackets so we can weld this new seat in. And then, but I got to do a little bit of measurements and a little bit of figuring out, but probably just stick you guys back on time lapse, and then I'll catch up with you once I finally have a plan figured out or whatever we're going to do. Now, I've been working on these seat brackets for about the last hour and a half. Now, it was quite, took me a little bit to figure out how I wanted to make them and whatever. But this is what I finally came up with. So, of course, we got the seat rail from the new seats. And then I took the old brackets of, well, the original seats. Utilized the front twos and then built little standoffs, if you can see that or not. And then I have my bolts that bolt down the rail, and then on the back kind of did the same thing. These used to be, well, those are still hot because I just welded them, but they used to sit the opposite way, so this would have been like this way, but I just turned them so they were opposite of what they were before, and it ended up that it worked out actually really well. Not very happy. There's a couple welds that don't look great, but just where I had to weld them in wasn't the best spot. So there's that seat bracket now on the bottom of the seat. So it just utilizes 4 bolts, one there, and then there's 2, one there, and then one hidden also. So I'm gonna set you guys up in the truck, then I'm gonna plunk the seat in, and then just so you guys have an idea of how it's getting bolted down. So there we go. There's one seat. This one is done. Now one thing I was able to do is we actually lowered these seats right around 2 inches, and then I moved them back another 2 inches just to give me and everybody else going to be riding with me a little more leg room in this truck. But one seat's done, so I got to go ahead, build my other bracket, and then I'll show you, and then we'll catch up when they're done, and then we'll do that. Anyway. Well, there we go. Seats are in. They're bolted down. They both work really nice. I'm really happy with how these look, actually. I'll just give you an outside perspective on them. You know, they look really, really good. They fit really good. Now, of course, they are a little tight in the bottoms. So if anyone's like bigger, has a little bit wider hips than me, they're gonna have issues. I fit in those pretty tight, but they're really, really comfortable seats. Now all I got left on this video to do is do the steering wheel. Now it's getting late here tonight, so I'm gonna call it, but I'll catch back up with you guys tomorrow. It's a new day. We're back here. Of course, last night we got the seats into the Ranger. Today we got to do the steering wheel. So I got a 13-inch GT Grant steering wheel that we're going to put in. Now we got to get the old one out. Now it does have an airbag restraint, So first thing you want to do whenever you're dealing with airbags or taking steering wheels off, always have the battery disconnected, and then just use extreme caution. You know, if an airbag deploys, it's going to hurt you if you're in the wrong position, so just use extreme caution and yeah, be as safe as possible with it. But this might take me a little bit, so I'll get you guys set up in the other seat there. I'll put it on a time lapse. Didn't really want to do an instructional video on how to do the steering wheel. I'm just going to show you guys how I do it. So I'll get you guys set up and I'll get to work. So there we go. That wasn't too hard actually. Got the new steering wheel in. Now the fit and finish of it isn't the best, but it does look pretty good now. So just sitting here with the steering wheel, you know, I like the way it looks. It's nice. Now the alignment on this truck's off a little bit, so pretty much the steering wheel should sit like that, but right now it just drives straight like this. So this little back cone is a little bit oblonged, doesn't look proper, but other than that, really happy with how this looks. Now I am looking at getting a quick release hub for this, so if you guys know any good brands, good models of quick hub, comment down below. Let me know what you guys know. If you guys have Rangers and have used a quick hub for your steering wheel in one, please comment what brand, what model, all that, because I would really like to get one for this truck. Other than that, that's the end of this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and we'll see you next time.